Hi, my name is Luyanda, founder and creator of Jobshortisted.com. Jobshortisted.com is a feature-rich staff recruitment website like no other, a game changer for both job seekers and employers alike, as it saves both parties time and money. Usually, job seekers will have to avail time, which sometimes would mean applying for annual leave at work and having to travel to that interview, all in the end to get rejected. And anyone who has looked for a job will tell you how discouraging that can be. How does Jobshortisted do this? Well, it's very simple. Employers and recruitment agencies enter the very same question they would have asked the candidates. These are technical, job-specific questions that test the knowledge and the competence of the candidate that no CV could give the employer. The employer then, at a click of a button, is able to invite all applicants that it wish to take part in the pre-screening interview and stipulate the time period that they need to have done it by. The invited candidate then get an email notification to do the interview within the stipulated time period. The pre-screening interview is as follows. We try to simulate exactly, identically a face-to-face interview. So the candidates have got no idea what questions are going to be asked. Once the question is started, it cannot be paused, redone, or anything like that. And once the interview is started, the candidate will have to finish it at one go. After the candidate starts the interview, the questions pop out on the screen, whether it be the candidate is using a laptop or a cell phone, which is my personal favorite because the camera and the microphone is way better and everyone has one. Once the job-specific questions pop up on the screen, the candidate has got 15 seconds to read and understand the question and formulate their answer. After the 15 seconds has lapsed, the device camera starts recording their reply to the question, and that is kept at 2 minutes. Once the 2 minutes is up, the footage is then uploaded into the system and it goes to the next question where it gives the candidate 15 seconds again to read through the question and understand it and answer it. This goes on up until all the questions have been answered. As you can see, this gives the employer all the benefits of a face-to-face interview, like gauging the candidate's technical competence, body language, and most importantly, will they be a good fit for the team? But people might ask, isn't this the same as doing a Skype call or a live video interview? Well, the problem with Skype interviews is that both the interviewing team and the candidate have got to be available at the same time, and that ties up the company resources. With Jobshortisted, all the interview team has got to do is to set up a 1-hour meeting, play back all the footage of the interviews until they found the few candidates that they feel are suited for the position and schedule a face-to-face final interview. The second benefit is that currently it's impractical for employers to do interviews for every valid candidate. But with Jobshortisted, the employer can select to interview more candidates as time is no longer a factor for all those pre-screening interviews. Any employer that has done enough Skype interviews will testify that unreliable connection quality often prohibits interviews from being held successfully. With Jobshortisted, all of the recordings are done locally through a user's device, and upon completion, the files are uploaded to the server. This mitigates the requirement for constant connectivity, which gives you optimal video quality. Needless to note the benefits that it has for job seekers. They can do the interview at any time of the day without having to skip work or find time during a busy work schedule for a live video interview. If you are a working mom, you can do it at midnight when the whole family is asleep. What is also good about Jobshortisted is that some employers have got a number of mediums they use to source applicants, whether it be advertising through newspapers, social media, and other job portals. And they would like to use Jobshortisted to do the interviews for them. Employers can still do that. All they need to do is just to enter the email addresses of those applicants onto the job that they've created on Jobshortisted, and the system will automatically send those applicants email notifications informing them they need to take the interview, and applicants will do the interviews and the normal process will flow. As you can see, employers can still use Jobshortisted in addition to what they currently use at the moment. There are at least 3 more innovative features that I would like to add into the portal to make it even better and easier than it is, which is the reason why I'm doing a Kickstart crowdfunding for the business, as I have found it not so easy to get government funding for the online business I have ventured into. I decided not to wait for the funding and push in order to make the site a reality and assist job seekers and employers out there. I don't have any marketing budget, and this is why I decided to go the crowdfunding route to be able to fulfill 4 key things. First is to do a marketing drive. Yes, social media is great, but it can only take you so far. So I would like to do a more targeted marketing approach. The second one is a functional office, as I'm currently working from home. Thirdly is to move quickly into an app to make it much easier for job seekers. Finally is to add 3 more innovative features to the portal, which one of those would be to assist recruitment agencies currently to remove the cumbersome work that they're currently doing, and the other 2 assist the job seekers and the employers, but they are still things I would have to develop and include. That is what the funds I hope to get from the Kickstart crowdfunding will go to. But the site is 100% functional and is free for all job seekers, and it's also free to all employers and recruitment agencies for the whole period of July 2019. So I ask anyone who can make a donation, big or small, so we can get this exciting job portal a reality and as best as we possibly can, so we can make finding and getting jobs in South Africa effortless and cheap. Thank you.